Hey fourth graders, this is Mr. C, and this is your tutorial on how to log into Clever, Seesaw, and how to find the Zoom links for your meetings, for class, for community meeting, and for the teacher check-ins. So let's get started. So this is the Clever page. You get this page by clicking on your desktop, the login through Clever icon. It's a little white paper with like colorful little squares. It's on your desktop. You click on it. Then this is the Clever login. But if you're still struggling to log into your laptop, remember the username is lamb student with one M, and then the password is student one. The password is student one. So now, once you click on the log in through Clever icon, this is the page that you see. You click on login with Google, and you're going to put your lunch number, but first type in the letter S and then the lunch number. Make sure it's all together. So once again, signing into Clever requires you to type in the letter S and your lunch number like this, and you click next. Then your password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You click next. So then you're in Clever. The great thing about Clever is all of your applications are here. So this is Seesaw. You click on it and it automatically signs you in. You don't have to do anything. So once you log into Clever, by clicking on the Seesaw app once again, you can always heart it. That way it's up here on your favorites. It takes you to Seesaw. Now you have all these classrooms. So once you are on Seesaw, this is what you should see. So I'm using Mr. Tony's account so you could see what the student view looks like. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your name. These are all your classes. So for Mr. Fudge, you're going to click on Math Fudge. You're going to click on Activities, and this is how you access the works and the assignments for Mr. Fudge. For example, this would be Lesson 7. It says watch the video. You click on the video. It takes you to the YouTube link, and you would watch the video. Then you would go back to the directions, and
Alright, instructions.
the instructions are recorded for you, and then you follow the directions on the assignments. Once again, the assignments are on activities. But if you're an in-person kiddos, please disregard, meaning please do not work on the assignments online because you've already done this in person. So once again, this video is for my online kiddo, for my in-person kiddos. By clicking on the inbox tab right here, you're going to find the Zoom meeting link. So right here, this would be for Mr. Fudge's homeroom, but Tony's not in Mr. Fudge's homeroom, so he would only use this Zoom link. Fourth math check-in, every day at 3 o'clock. So he would click on it. He would click open zoom.us, and then right now it's waiting for host to start the meeting because Mr. Fudge hasn't started this meeting until tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So then you would have the Zoom, and you would test the computer audio, making sure that you can hear, and they can that you can hear and they can hear you. So then that's how you access the Zoom link. For example, for Mr. Fudge, this is his math check-in. So then we have to go to Miss Landon. So you have to find, and you can see the name. It says Landon. It says Mr. C Science, meaning Tony is in my homeroom, and this is his science classroom. So once again, you go to Activities to find the work for science. But once again, if you're in person, you don't complete the assignments because you've already done this in class. But let's check the inbox for the Zoom link for the check-in with Miss Landon. Now it says 2:30 right now, but Miss Landon's going to change this. So her check-in starts at 2, my check-in starts at 2:30, and Mr. Fudge's at 3 o'clock. That way you can go to all three back to back. So this is what you do. You click here. And once again, it takes you to the Zoom. Once again, we can't start the meeting because it hasn't started. So that is how you access the Zoom links. For each teacher, you have to go to their class by clicking on your name, finding their classroom, and then checking the inbox. So for science and social studies, it's the same Zoom link. So just go to either social studies or science to find the Zoom link. Now, also check the inbox for announcements. If we push out an announcement, it's always going to be in the inbox and the Zoom links. So then let's go to my classroom. For reading, your activities, once again, if you're in person, please do not work on the activities. These would be the activities. So let's check the inbox. Now, notice how on my inbox here, this is the Zoom link for the check-in. You click on it, and this is the link for homeroom because Tony's in my homeroom. So depending on your teacher, who your homeroom teacher is, that's where the Zoom link will be located in their inbox, in their classroom on Seesaw. So Tony would click here for the Zoom link for community meeting, and then up here for the Zoom check-in at 2:30. Now on inbox, I'm going to be pushing out, for example, here's a calendar. If you want to know the calendar and what days were off this year, I mean. And this is for the online kiddos when work is due, because grades are due this Friday. It opens up as an attachment. So the inbox is where we push out important information. But right now, let's focus on inbox is where we have our Zoom links per teacher, per classroom, and activities is where the work is located. And let's go to writing. Here are your writing assignments. Go to activities. So on Monday, in-person kiddos, we're going to be pushing out new assignments. They'll be found in activities, and the Zoom links are always going to be the same Zoom link for every single day. So the Zoom link does not change. And once again, check with your homeroom teacher tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Find their Zoom link. It must say community meeting link, and the check-in should say check-in. So that is how you log into Seesaw. That's how you find your Zoom links. And once again, look, even if you accidentally exit out of this tab right here, by clicking on the application, the app on Clever, it logs you in automatically to Seesaw. So hopefully this tutorial helped you out. And now you know how to log into Seesaw, how to find your Zoom links, and where to find the work. But for this week, there are no new assignments on Seesaw. You are going to make sure that you are checking in with us on Zoom for Thursday and Friday. And then on Monday, you'll be able to check all your classes, even PE. All your specials teachers have their own classroom.